Alright, John, we're live.
Yay!
So this marks our 10th session, right?
Seriously?
Yeah, it's our 10th session.
Another session brought to you by absolutely nobody.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, okay, so what should we do first? Should we do a recap of last week?
Oh, right. I don't remember what I showed last week. Okay, let's see. Last week you did.
I
Last
showed
week,
off more Arduino stuff, right?
right, the
Last week.
LCD screen, right? With
Yeah.
with sprite sheet. The
Yeah,
sprites
sort
in
of.
there, yeah. That's.
Animation. Like
Right.
animation.
Sprite animation, right. And I don't remember what I showed. It was,
Pots.
sorry?
Pots.
Pots, right? I showed pots. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Not the illegal kind. Not the Singapore illegal kind.
Okay. So what do you have here?
Alright, so last week I said this week would be chef surprise, and
Yeah,
I didn't get much done.
right.
I
What a
fell.
surprise!
Oh, what
Okay.
a surprise! And then I fell sick. So,
Yeah, understandable.
uh, but like in terms of updates, I have two updates. One is I finally got platinum trophy in Persona 5 Royal. Yay! uh, yeah, so I finished Persona 5 Royal. Yay!
Yay!
Uh, so I can maybe get back to work.
Yay!
The other is I touched up a bit of my net shmup last night.
Right. Which
So
you have not shown
basically
since like what? How many weeks ago?
since the third
Since the third one, right?
the
Yeah,
third
yeah.
session maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, so I was thinking I'll just do up a little single player mode, uh, so that I can you know, test stuff on my own
Oh, look at that,
instead of having
particles.
instead of having uh, two browsers open or whatever.
Right.
Anyway, what I want to show off is I forgot to do something.
If I were to do
What I
something.
want to show off is uh, this 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 thing I have here, which is my debug menu, which allows me to step backwards in time.
Oh, look at
Uh,
that.
yeah, look at that. Although I should make it such that I can press and just hold down the button
Yeah.
to rewind.
You say you're
But yeah,
storing how many frames again, huh?
sorry. The default is 2 seconds of action of states, so that's like 120 if you're going at a 60 FPS
Ah.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
look.
120 frames.
Hannah is here. Hello, Hannah.
Oh, hello, Hannah. Though I don't know who Hannah is, but hello, Hannah.
No, she was here last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So anyway, yeah. So I store the states, the game state, but actually, in actual fact, I don't need to store the game state. Um, so in my debug version, I just set the number of frames to store to the max integer that can be represented safely in
Okay.
JavaScript. So the memory usage might be super high or something.
Right.
But in actual fact, I don't really need to store like the full state. All I need to store is the inputs for that frame, right? And the
Right.
seed. Maybe the seed actually not necessarily because I have my seed at the start. I just need the initial state and then the inputs for the next few frames already, and that's sufficient for me to sort
Reconstruct
of
the scene.
reconstruct the scene. The only reason I actually store the state is just so that for the network play, I can easily go backwards without having to run through. If we're playing for
Yeah.
uh, 2 minutes already, I need to run through 2 minutes of inputs to update to the latest scene.
Right. That's true.
Although
Wait.
like
Sorry.
just
If you wait. You say you don't actually need to store your states, but without storing your states, how are you going to rewind?
yeah, so like to rewind to a certain frame, right? I just need to re-simulate everything from the start frame all the way up to the frame that you're
From
rewinding
the
to.
start frame where we when you start the game.
Yeah, when you start the game.
Oh.
Yeah, but of course that will be kind of costly, which is why I just store the states, the game states
Right.
for every frame, so that it's kind of constant time you get to your frame that you want to show.
Mm.
Uh, yeah. Well, like there's nothing much now. But I guess like from this you can just draw your hitboxes and all that and see
Right.
uh where the collisions occurred and all that.
So these are the bullets, your bullets moving backwards, right?
Yeah,
Right, right. Back
yeah.
to the source. Look at that. You know, there's a game that is a little bit like that.
Great.
No, no, not Braid, not Braid.
Yeah.
Forgot what's that? What's that? What's that? I think it's called Spoiler Alert. Hang on, let me see.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler Alert
Also almost
game.
like that warning forever.
Warning forever. No, no, no. Spoiler Alert. Yeah. I have the link. Let me paste. Let me paste you the link. Hang on, eh?
Right, cool. Cool.
Yeah. I think I'll paste it into the
Crap.
chat as well.
Spoiler alert. Okay.
You see that?
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah, the whole game basically are playing the game backwards. You start from the end
Cool.
state and then you just keep going backwards, and that reminds me of
Oh
that.
no. No.
Oh, what happened?
No.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
I pasted the wrong thing. Copy. Paste. Spoiler alert. So what do you say? You play the game backwards?
Yeah. You have played the game, right?
Oh.
This is well, you know, you start the game. You start from the conclusion of the game actually.
Cool.
Now it's
Now
time to
it's
play
time
in
to play the
reverse.
game. That must be so confusing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, you notice how the player can only collect the coins that is already faded out, right? And have to avoid
Nice.
every other coins. Time paradox,
God,
yeah.
I see.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, interesting concept.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, with that I can yeah. So I was hoping this could be a useful debugging tool for me in future, or it could possibly turn into some kind of oh no, did I break it? I think I
You break
broke
it?
it.
Yay! Hey, restart it. I would like to see
Yeah.
what happens to the particles when you're rewinding.
Okay. Um, one, 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 one. Oh my goodness. Can probably hear a lot of clicks in the background.
No, I can't hear anything. No
Oh,
worries.
okay, that's cool. Did I break it again?
I don't know. It
It looks
doesn't
like
seem
it.
like. Yeah, what happened to the enemies that you shot? Oh yeah,
Ah,
there we go, there we go.
ta-da, ta-da,
Oh, look at that, the particles going backwards.
ta-da.
Are they
Do a
going
little
backwards?
dance.
Are the particles going backwards?
Oh, they're not.
They're not.
Because my particle system is
So it only recognizes when to spawn. That's it, right?
yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
What the dance? Explode again and again.
Ah.
But yeah,
Yeah. That's still cool. That's still cool. I mean, it's a non-essential thing, right? You don't really have to worry about
yeah,
particles,
the
I assume.
particles.
Yeah.
Yeah, the particles are non-essential, so uh, the only purpose is for decorative purposes, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave them out of the game state, keep them as part of the visual state, and then uh, at least for the networking portion, because the whole rollback thing was just one networking portion.
Right.
So yeah, that's why the particles behave weirdly when you rewind. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, and then just now I was just thinking about the whole storing of the state thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And actually, it sounds like I don't actually need to store all the states up to a certain point. I just need to keep track of the last state that had the good inputs in, like the network player inputs in.
Define good inputs.
Oh, that means I have my input and I have your input. It's if I'm talking about the network play mode.
Okay.
Right. So I only need to store the last good state where our inputs came in,
Right.
and all the previous inputs are in already as
Right,
well.
and everything else will then be simulated.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because I don't need anything prior to that frame anymore because I've already got all the good stuff in, all the good inputs in already,
right.
locked in all the inputs already. So I only need to really store one state and then resimulate
I
everything from
still
that.
don't really understand how do you know if it's considered a good input? Like when do you choose to store that state and when do you
Or,
not have to?
by good input, I just mean like your input came in and I stored it lah, and I simulated that.
Okay. Yeah. Ah, right. Okay, okay. So all of
If
the
I have,
predicted ones, you wouldn't care about them, right?
yeah,
Ah, got it.
so yeah, it's not like say I'm on frame 10,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I have all your inputs all the way up to frame 5. I don't need to store frames 1 to 4 anymore, right?
Hmm.
Because I'm never gonna use them anymore. So I should just be storing that frame 5, using that to simulate everything up to my current frame. Whenever new inputs come in, and then I can drop the older states as your inputs come in.
Right. Okay.
But I guess it helps to for me to do like storing the every frame's state helps me to do this rewind thing pretty easily in constant time.
Right.
Uh, so maybe that's the trade-off. So,
Hmm.
but for network mode, I can probably optimize because like I feel like it's probably generating a lot of garbage. So yeah, I'll think
So
about
that
it.
will affect performance.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. It's one of the player is will act as a server, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Actually, no. In my net shmup, you are sort of. I mean, in the sense that there is one player that says start the game.
Uh huh.
That is all. That if you consider that a server,
Oh,
there's
okay.
the first person to join. Uh, says I can tell the other guy when to start.
Ah, okay. But that's
Yeah,
all it does. That's the
and that's
only
all.
thing that is different.
Then everything else is sort of peer to peer in a sense. That
Right.
makes sense. Right? Like you handle your own update, I handle my own update. The only thing we send across the network is just our inputs.
Right. So like basically they are both doing their own prediction of the other player.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
because this is not good if you are playing a competitive game. Uh, but it works. It probably works for a co-op game.
Right. Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah. So there's no such
Tiny
thing
tiny
as
update.
a server advantage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
such thing as a update.
Right. Okay. Got it. Okay. Sorry, you're saying?
Oh, that's pretty much all I have. Yay!
Yay! Yay! Well done, John. Well done. Platinum and networking code.
Platinum trophy in P5R.
Okay, Hannah has a question. What does shmup mean?
The shmup means shoot 'em up. It's
Yeah, it's a
shoot
genre of game.
'em up.
Oh
Although
my God,
it
John.
turns out it's a film, but
No,
it's a short
it's a
genre of video game.
it's a genre of game like Toho. Like Toho, yeah. Toho 1945 is also one, right, John?
Yeah,
Raiden,
Galaxian. Oh my goodness,
what
I used to
else?
play
Forgot.
Galaxian. And the super old one that if you've ever seen it before.
This is the arcade game, lah.
Yeah, Zoom.
Galaxian. That's
Zoom.
Galaxian.
Zoom. Yeah. Oh man, I used to play this a lot when I
You
was a
used
kid.
to play this? Where do we even
Yeah.
find this? Galaxian.
On the NES.
Galaxian is on the NES? Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, there
I
was
thought it
a
was like an Atari thing.
super. Oh, back then a lot of games were on multiple consoles anyway.
Right, but Galaxian is I mean, Atari is quite some years before NES.
Mm-hmm.
They ported
Yeah.
it over.
Yeah, I think the one on the NES was called Super Galaxian or something.
Super Galaxian.
Uh,
Right.
yeah.
It does look
Uh,
it does look like a little like Space Invaders, yeah. But I
yeah,
imagine it's probably inspired by Space Invaders.
yeah, yeah. And
Hmm.
then, yeah, but I was playing on the NES clone called the Micro Genius.
Right.
And this game was in one of those cartridges that had 100 games in one.
Right. Bootleg,
So
bootleg
yeah,
consoles. Yeah.
so who knows whether it was an actual NES game?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
Shmup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does it mean it's my turn
And
now?
yes, it's your turn now.
I don't have much.
Stop streaming. Ha.
Ah. How do I share? Hang on. How do I share? Share my screen. Screen two. Where's my second screen? Screen two. Go live. Let me show something that is not games related, I suppose. Let me
Ooh.
show something that's not game related.
Ooh.
Hang on, eh? Ooh, there's a message. Hang on, just a moment. Hang on, where is the... Do you see this thing?
Yep.
Oh, how
What's
do I
this?
hide this part? Can I hide the right side? Oh, never mind. Hang on. Ah! Okay, so,
Yeah.
so I often have had trouble
Uh-huh.
with my C# classes, right?
Okay.
Because there's a tendency for everyone to require help at the same time,
Mm.
right? And then I have to go from like one person to another, and I will
Mm.
forget who asked what question.
Mm.
And then the students who are very shy, right? They will just miss out lah. Yeah, I will just like forget about them.
Mm.
Yeah, because they don't make enough noise to get my attention, right?
Right.
So then I thought I'll write a Discord bot.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is how it works. When they need help, right? They type exclamation mark help me,
Mm.
and the bot will queue their username into a list,
Mm. Mm.
right? And then once I'm done with them, I'll pop them. Yeah, and that helps. I can also clear all.
Oh.
And then I foresaw that some students would try to mess with the list, right? They will try typing. They will try popping the list themselves. Right, like this.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hang on, like this guy. See, but then the bot says no. Ah, hang on. Let me show you the code. Let me show you the code. So it's entirely what do they call it? Task oriented
Mm.
asynchronous pattern or something like that. I'll be honest,
Mm.
I'm not familiar with the
Mm.
pattern, right?
Mm.
But if we go onto if you just go online, right, and search up Discord, hang on, Discord.net.
Mm.
So basically the .NET framework, right?
Mm.
That means you can actually write this bot in C#, which is
Mm.
exciting, right? And in fact,
Mm.
some of the students were pretty excited when I say that it's written in C#.
Oh.
So you can actually just go here
Mm.
and look. This is not the tutorial. Right? There's this, right? This one, getting started. Right, so you can do the installation, which is made simple with Visual Studio, right? You can just install the Discord.net SDK via
Mm.
NuGet,
Mm. Yeah.
the package manager, right? Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah. So then there's this your first bot, right? All I did
Mm.
is I went through this, right? And then I wrote the code in the morning before the lesson. Right, because all of the code is provided, this part is provided. So all I need to
Mm.
worry about is a particular a particular event, which is the message received event, right?
Mm.
And then I will just check the content of the message,
Mm.
and I will add, and if it's valid, right, I will add their name into the
Mm.
list. Yeah, and then for this, I have to check if they have a specific permission. So here I'm checking if they are an administrator. Right? If not, then I will say no. No, you cannot pop the list.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, seems to help so far. But I
Right.
have to. Uh, there's still a lot I want to try, but um, there's a lot to read through in the documentation.
Mm.
Yeah. Like for example, I would like to implement something that like a sweepstake, right? Like you pick a lucky person from the list. So
Uh-huh.
I have no idea how to actually access this list.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have to look through the API. Yeah, which is a bit.
oh,
I'm
you
not
mean like a list of the access the list of people in your channel?
in the server. Yeah, exactly.
I see. I
Yeah,
see.
and I'm not a fan of combing through documentation. So, uh, but yeah, if I really want to, I suppose I will have to go through this, right? Figure out how to do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun. John, you can try that too.
Cool. Cool.
Do you have
Cool.
ideas? Do you have ideas?
You could turn it into some kind of game. I mean, people have been playing like the werewolf game
Werewolf
on
game on
the
Discord,
one. It's kind of like imposter, kind of like Among Us, sort of.
but on Discord,
Yeah, on Discord, on Slack, I
on
guess.
Slack. Ah,
Slack bots, Telegram bots as well.
right.
But yeah, it's something that could be
Yeah,
useful.
yeah. In fact, after doing this, it gave me an idea, right? I thought I would like to, I do streaming, like game dev stream on Twitch,
Mm.
and it's entirely possible to communicate with Twitch, right? Via the Twitch API, I think. So we can
Mm.
actually write, we can write. I mean by communicating, I mean like retrieving data from the chat window.
Mm.
It's possible to do that.
Hmm.
And I look it up, right? Apparently, someone wrote this thing called GM Twitch.
Oh.
GM Twitch, so Game Maker's Twitch plugin. It sounds exciting, right? I feel like I want to write something, right, that will spawn in an avatar. When someone engage with me via the chat, and then have the avatar like fight each other or something like that.
Sounds
Yeah,
like an idea.
yeah. But that would be after I'm done with this particular game. So let me show you. I will not show you the additional stuff I've added to the pod because it's not finalized. So I'll show you next week.
Hmm.
But I have some addition to Jamjobo.
Hmm.
Ow, my ears. For one, the tail is longer now. Yeah,
Now it looks a little more like
more like a Jaboa.
a rat.
A red. Oh, thanks. So there's I've added some stuff last night actually. Some audio, but it's not it's not complete, right? I did something that was particularly annoying before. For example, if you were to jump while you're inside the transparent block,
Hmm.
it used to be that the collision detection will just push you out of the box, right? And it
Mhm.
comes across as very unpolished.
Oh.
And now I just kill off the player, right? Alright. Then
Okay.
you can collect. Okay, let me show you. You can collect this,
Oh.
right? And so I've added the portal right at the top and the bottom of the screen. So
Huh.
it makes for some. I suppose I can make more varied levels.
Hmm.
Oh wait, hang on. There's this level which hurts my eye a little bit.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, it is, right?
Cool.
Okay. I work on more levels that utilizes the spring. Right.
Nice.
Okay. Then I've added the key objects. So the key
Huh.
objects, with the key objects, you have to collect all of them before the door appears. Yeah. So then it means that I can with this particular game object, I can potentially make levels that is a little bit non-linear,
Hmm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just. There you go.
Cool.
Oh, look at this. Right, this is just I'm trying to do something a little bit more special. Right, you see the door here,
Hmm.
right? But there's no way for you to get up there.
Hmm.
So then there's this thing here, right? It pops you up.
Oh.
Right, that's how the portal works.
Ah.
right? Like that. I have not added most of the effects in yet, as you can
Mm.
tell. Right. Here's another one where I was playing around with the portal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I really like the ideas
Like the
and the
ideas?
art.
Yeah.
And I like the art.
Lucius did contribute quite a few of them. The ideas themselves, lah. Yeah, the
Mm.
implementation I still have to work on them. So there's some here. Let me see. Ow.
Cool.
Oh, Hannah, you like the new sound effect? Thank you, thank you. I still have to touch up quite a few of them though.
Sound effect.
The sound effects, yeah. So
Oh,
the
I can't hear
jumping.
anything. But anyway.
Wait, you cannot hear anything?
Yeah, I don't hear it. Maybe it's only on your stream, so I'll check
Oh,
it out later.
yeah, it's only in my stream. It's a bit loud at the moment. I'll have to adjust the volume, which I can do here. I can adjust the volume here. Okay, I can also change the master volume, I suppose.
Hmm.
Okay, where was I? Right. I'm just showing you more levels, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this jumping effect. This jumping sound effect. Do you hear variations when I keep jumping?
Me?
Yeah. Oh wait, you
No,
can't hear
I
it.
can't hear
Oh
it.
yeah. Goodness. But anyways, I added variations. I varied the twitch. No, the twitch. The pitch. Sorry. I varied the pitch by a little bit each time you jump. So there's some random offset.
Nice.
Why can't you hear it? Am I not sharing the audio?
Probably not. I don't think by default the audio is shared when you share screen.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure. But oh well.
That's okay. Let me just try to get up there. Oh, you get the idea. I think you have seen all of these already.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
That's it. Oh, you know what? I might as well just show you what I added for what I've added for Project Dungeon, but it's not much. It's not much. Where is it? Oh, I don't have a new build. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Game Maker 2. Yeah, I can close this.
I imagine that for Jump Jaboa, some things you might, whether you're not sure if you have it in your plan already, but something to indicate the portal, that there's a portal, would be useful.
There is a pot. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I can make some kind of put some kind of a texture, right, to show that there's some light emitting from the gap.
Yeah, because like the first time you showed me the portal, it was sort of a vertical well, right?
Yeah.
I would not have expected to be able to go down the well and then start from the top.
Right.
I imagine that you drop to the floor, you die.
Right.
But I guess like if
Right.
you try enough times, you learn. So maybe that's fine too.
Yeah. Oh hey, Fearless Pinata. Hello.
Pinata.
Pinata. Sorry. I always pronounce the names wrong.
Pinata.
Pinata. Hello. I'm a dog. Anyways, John, let me show you this. I look extra high today. I think it's the sun shining on my face. Okay, let me show you this, John.
Hot.
Broken pieces. There we go. That's it.
Cool.
That's all I have. But I want to redraw the sprites. Yeah, I want to redraw the sprites.
The outline is kind of
It's more thin, right?
weird.
Yeah. I thought I should make it more faint, but then I realized that it doesn't seem to look very nice. Seems a bit too different, right? Like as
Yeah,
if it's from a different pot.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh hey. Hey, thanks Anna. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what I have for the week. Uh
Cool.
yeah, what do you intend to do next week?
What do I intend to do?
Hmm.
Chef surprise too.
Chef surprise again.
uh, what do I want to do? Uh, oh no, I can't make up my mind on stuff to stuff to
It's
work
okay,
on.
it's okay. That's fine.
I was thinking I would redo my uh my audio thing. I've shown you before my project,
The procedural audio thing.
the one in the Game of Life thing.
Oh, right, yes.
I call it Harmonium, HTML5 Harmonium.
That was from like what, 4 years ago, right?
Many years ago. Yeah, maybe. I
Maybe
think.
maybe longer.
Yeah, maybe long.
Like back when you were trying to experiment with HTML5.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
So
that's
probably
that's
like in
long.
2014 or 2015. Yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, maybe 5 years ago. Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, I was thinking I'll probably update that project a little bit so that it works on the phone, works on
Oh,
and
that'd be
looks a little
great.
nicer.
That'd be great. It's still HTML5, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you just want to make it like, I mean, responsive design. Is that it?
Yeah.
Uh,
And actually get it to work. I'm not sure if it actually works on mobile browsers. So I'll probably update the thing to use to
it
work on
wouldn't.
mobile
You
browser.
say it wouldn't. Why would it not work? Is it the display issue?
I'm not sure if what I was using at that time, uh, like some parts of web audio have been deprecated uh, over the
Ah,
years. Some
ah,
things were renamed and stuff like that. So I probably
right.
need to probably need to rework some of the code a little bit.
Got it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So toy projects next week. My HTML5 Harmonium thing, which was inspired by Harmonium on like a homebrew, a Wii homebrew project, which was in turn inspired by someone's web project,
That's
Flash-based web project.
that's fine. Oh, Flash. Good old days, right?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Mm,
That's cool.
mm,
For me, it's going to be quite straightforward. I'm going to, as much as possible, try to make more levels for Jump Jabua.
mm.
But I would also like to, I talked about this for 2 weeks already, but I've yet to work on the collision matrix. I would need to first redo the way I went about implementing collision response
Mm,
with the static environment.
mm,
Yeah. So basically, I was like, how do I put it? I would like all of my collision response to be written in a single script, I suppose, or in a single object. Right? They
mm,
handle all of that, right? So that I don't have to worry about issues with the order of execution. Because at the
mm,
moment, right, the collision response with the wall is done right after the player move
mm,
per object. And I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I should do it like after every object has finished integrating.
mm,
Know what I mean, right? Yeah. Because then I still have to worry about collision between objects and them pushing against each other.
mm,
So you see, what happens if I mean, how should the order be like? Say, I do collision response with the static environment,
mm.
and then I proceed to do collision response with between objects, dynamic objects.
Mhm,
And what if after that, right, I get pushed into the static environment again? So
mm.
should I then just run a while loop until there's no more collision?
That might not be able to be the case.
Might not be able to
Or
be the case. Meaning, what do you mean? Like I'll be stuck.
yeah, you might end up with an
Infinite
infinite
loop.
loop. Yeah.
Right.
I feel like you
Hmm.
might end up. So like you might need to set like a certain number of steps, number of iterations to run before you
Hmm.
say stop, and then just push push the player somewhere else or something.
Hmm. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will have to. I have to implement that. Yeah. So I have to do some refactoring yet again.
Mm,
Yeah, and once that's done, then yeah, I have to think about the collision matrix and the hitbox matrix. Yeah.
mm, mm,
There's also the I call it global message bus, but it's basically the event thingy that we did
mm.
in
Space Jack.
Space Jack. Yeah. Like basically employing an observer pattern, but
Mm,
the object being observed is this global message bus.
mm,
Yeah. Not some specific object, but rather a global
mm,
message.
mm, mm,
That way, right? I mean, at the moment, the way I do, you know how in the Game Maker, right, when I play an audio,
mm.
I'm quite literally calling that play audio function
Right.
where I
Mm,
need it,
mm,
and then if I need to implement something that affects all audio,
mm,
then it's a bloody pain, right, to handle.
mm.
Yeah, so it's nice to do it in a single place, right, that handles all audio stuff, right, and
Yeah,
then a single place that handles all effects stuff,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I felt that was kind of useful in Space
in
Jack.
Space Jack, yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Of course, then our FX manager became a monster class that handles everything. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but but it was nice, right? That it does make things a little bit cleaner for the other classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, some collision stuff and some more levels for Jump Jabua. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. We've had a pretty short one this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Oh,
Eh,
previously you mentioned something about GM Twitch. What does it actually do?
what does it actually do? Oh, okay. Let
Mm.
me let me just bring up the link. Is there a description? GM Twitch is a lightweight open source Twitch API wrapper for the Game Maker Studio.
Mhm.
So with this, you can actually access the chat window, right? You can get every single message from the Twitch chat window and be able to use that in your game.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Whether it can go the other way around, I don't know. Yeah, but it says that you can send chat message, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So I think before I can implement a say a Twitch overlay game, right?
Mm.
I think I need to say make a separate account or something that that
Mm.
that that which I mean that separate account whose primary purpose, right, is just to communicate with the with Twitch, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I look forward to doing this, but I want to finish Jump Joboa first.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, Twitch plays Jump Chihuahua.
Twitch Play. Yeah. Twitch Play would be cool. Yeah, but nah, Jump Joboa is supposed to be a small thing.
Twitch plays Dungeon Crawler.
Twitch plays Dungeon Crawler. Yeah. Twitch plays Project Dungeon.
Yeah.
Spawn all kinds of monsters in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is written a little while ago. The latest update was last year.
2019.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I can still use this. It should be fine. But yeah,
You
I'll
can
have to check.
always update it on your own. I mean, the
On my
whole source is there, right? So
yeah, on my own. Okay, maybe I don't know. I mean, it's going to be. I mean, the having to read through the entire API it's not my
yes.
idea of fun. And nor do I have a lot of time to do that. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but cool. At least the option is there, like, if I want it, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Shall we call it?
Mm.
This is we did it exactly 40 minutes. Short presentation today. Okay then. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging out. And
Thank
John,
you.
I guess I'll see you tonight.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. See ya then. Bye bye.
Bye.